It really blows my mind how much of a double standard Muslims have these days. Like, yeah, fair enough, we like it's good that people are keeping each other accountable, but it only works one way. Like, people only get mad at you if you're a Muslim man and you're talking about like women or something. Everyone's like, that's haram, that's haram, that's haram. Even if you're not saying anything haram, they will still say, they call you out on some BS, like your shirt color or something. But then you have feminists, like in my comments, that literally like they're insulting Islam, like in your face, and they're twisting it to fit their narrative. And nobody says anything. Honestly, like as much as we pretend that we are like, outside of the whole matrix thing, yeah, like we've been pretty strongly affected by it. Every time I talk with one of the brothers when it's on live stream, or when I'm on a call with someone, and I say something like, bro, these feminists are out of control, they're like, bro, chill out, bro. And then I say, in Islam, like it kind of makes sense why men are supposed to be like in charge of women. And they're like, oh my god, bro, you're saying some bad things, bro. So what are you talking about? It's completely normal. If you come to a Muslim country and you say that, everyone agrees with you. They're like, well, yeah, obviously. That's the most obvious thing in the world for them. It's only in the West where we just fallen onto this thing with feminism. And for some reason, these idiots, they link the idea of feminism with Islam. So they will use it to defend their argument. Like if I say something like, well, women, they shouldn't be out here like, in public and like showing themselves off to everyone, they will say, well, actually, there is a verse where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that women, you have to treat women well, so that means you're haram for saying that. And then everybody agrees with them. All the simps in the comments, like, yeah, that's right, yeah. Pisses me off, bro. Oh, it's corruption. Like they've corrupted the ummah. This is not the Muslims that I knew of growing up. That's all I'm saying. There's this specific woman that I was really thinking of exposing, but I think it might be a bit. I don't like to expose people, but this woman basically, I was just arguing with her about the most normal things, right? Everything I was saying was just completely normal. I was saying like with men and women. Oh, I don't know what I said. I think I simply just said like in hypergamy, you need to ideally like marry a woman who's below your status in terms of like career and education, or it's going to be a higher chance of divorce. And then she says, this is the craziest thing I've heard a feminist say. And I'm used to feminists twisting Islam to fit their narrative, but this was way too far. She literally said, but the Prophet Muhammad's wife outranked him in education, and he still married her. So what you're saying is haram. If you say that in a Muslim country, I will personally beat the hell out of you. I'll just go for a double up takedown. That's messed up, bro. Like, in what world do people say that? She's saying his wife, because she went to university, was more educated than the Prophet who received revelations from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who's smarter? Does that mean she's smarter because she went to a university? Bro, after I heard that, it got to me, not gonna lie. I was like, what is going on here? The funny thing is, when a woman says that, none of you guys, well, maybe not you guys, because you guys are pretty based, but most Muslims don't have the balls to argue with that. Because it's a woman and she's talking about feminism, it's automatically she's right no matter what she says. Even if she says something like that, they will be like, oh yeah, maybe she's got a point. And her comment always gets like 10 likes. Bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's not even the worst of it. Like, I'm sure you've seen some like women say that Prophet Muhammad was actually a feminist. They say this, bro. They say it with a straight face, and they use it to defend themselves. That's the thing about women. This is why women aren't allowed to interpret or be in charge of Islam. Like they're not allowed to, control how the society works in Muslim countries. It's because they don't care about reality. Like they're not going to interpret Islam. Like if Islam is like, if it says one thing, they're going to take the emotions and they're going to combine it. They're going to interpret it in a way. They will change the definition of this word. They will change the context of it until it supports everything her emotions are saying. 2 seconds. What are you guys saying? Khadija, she was a businesswoman too. I don't know who that is. Khadija. Sounds like a hijabi. Don't care about the emotions. Yeah, well, for them, reality is the emotions. Like if they feel something, there's no distinction between that and reality. That's what people don't realize. That's why like so many Muslim men fail in relationships, because they try to approach it with logic. Like they will try to say, you should change your mind because this says this book says this. But that's not how women work. They're purely emotional. You don't even need to say anything. You just need to change the emotions, and that's it. Reality doesn't matter for them. Remember that. Oh, you're talking about that one? I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about this Indian YouTuber that I saw. Astaghfirullah. That's embarrassing. But either way, bro, like, doesn't matter what rank they're on, because it's like, it's not even comparable. You can't compare Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, like to basically anyone in the world. Like he outranks anyone all day. So it's still it still doesn't make any sense. Either way. Well, okay, that's rough. But yeah, bro. And I've been getting a lot of them. I think I'm under a bit of attack by feminists. I'm sure they're reporting my videos and everything. So in case my channel gets banned, just this word of caution. Just follow my Instagram or something if you still wanna keep up with me. Cause yeah, bro, they've been after me. Like there's this one woman. I don't know if she's in this chat right now. If you are, like, are you on this chat? Commenting on literally all my videos. And the funny thing about these women is like, when you just beat them in a logical argument, they just start insulting you. Like I beat her and she started saying, you have under 2,000 subscribers, you are you are a nobody, you are no good for anyone. One of your subscribers is 16, I stalked his Instagram. So what does that have to do with anything? Bro. It's actually crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. And honestly, like the video I just made about Andrew Tate, a lot of people like unfollowed me. They got mad at me about it. Even my like loyal followers, but I don't care because I'm a man of my opinion. I don't care what anyone says. But my point was very simple. We just try to dig into every small nuance, and we just find haram in everything. You have someone like who doesn't do anything haram, right? And obviously, if you investigate someone, like same thing, if you investigate them under law, there'll always be some things they're doing wrong. Always, 100%. And that's what you guys do. Like every time anyone comes up and starts talking, everybody's like this is haram, this haram, this haram, this haram. Shut the hell up, bro. Shut the hell up. And then they used Islam to defend themselves. They're like, oh, Islam encourages criticism. No, not in this way. Not in this way, bro. You literally just can criticize anyone, no matter who they are. And then on the flip side, those Dawah guys, anyone who wears that I don't even know what it's called, like that Arab white thing with the thing on their head. No matter what they say, nobody's gonna question it. I know this one guy on Instagram who just gives completely wrong advice on Islam. But just because he's wearing that outfit, now he's right about everything and nobody like says anything negative to him. Me and that guy can say the exact same thing, but just because I'm not wearing that, I will be in the wrong. That's not even Islamic. Like, it's not even like it doesn't even say you have to wear that anyway. It's just an Arabic thing. So that makes no sense, bro. There's so many things to be fixed. Another thing I'm thinking is anyone on this live interested in maybe starting their own like Islamic page? If anyone interested, let me know, because I'm thinking of starting like a separate channel or something. No, you don't, bro. Like I have a bit of a beard. Like you can't. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Stop digging into these small nuances. This is why nobody wants to stay in the Muslim community. Every time they get on here, you all just start throwing hate. Your beard, your hair, your eyes, your eyebrows. Bro, shut up, bro. Shut the hell up. Oh, good. I'm really tired today. I'm saying a lot of stupid things. But yeah, I mean, the point still stands though, to be fair. Getting what a modern Muslim feminist and actual. That's a very broad topic. It's weird though, you can kind of tell in the eyes. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but whenever I see a woman who's like modern, I can see it in her eyes, like before I know anything about her. Like the eyes are like this. But then you have a feminine woman, and then her eyes are like this. There's a very, very big difference. And then I end up meeting these people, and then I end up like seeing their life, and I start listening to their conversations, and it really like I'm 100% correct all the time. It's all in the eyes, bro. That's what you got to look out for. I made this this is my most popular video. It's on 3 ways to identify a hijabi. I detailed that pretty well there. But yeah, bro. What I'm trying to say is like we really chase everyone out of the Muslim community. Like Andrew Tate was praising Islam so much, wasn't he, when he first started? He was saying like, everybody should be a Muslim, this is the only true religion. And he was promoting it everywhere, and it was doing really good for our reputation. Well, it's 100% correct, and we chased him out because when he joined, we took away, like, he tried to take away his identity. Why would becoming a Muslim entail being judged by a million people on the internet? That shouldn't be the case. It really shouldn't. Like, imagine you are Andrew Tate, right? Like, you've been living your life, you were never a Muslim. One day you decide that this is the only true religion, you realize it, and then you join, and then you revert. And then everybody starts judging you on everything you're doing. Stop wearing shorts, stop having that hair, stop punching people in the face, stop making videos, stop music. Nobody will want to stay in the community. I completely understand him. I feel like if I was in his position, like if I was new to Dean, I would block Muslims too. All the Muslims on Twitter, I'll block them, call them crybabies. Because none of their advice is constructive. All they say is these small nuances. This thing you said, you use this word instead of this one. I've literally got called haram on my comments for saying thank you. You're supposed to say Allahumma barik. It's like, what? You can't even say thank you anymore? Oh, hey, Evie. Good to have you here. Bro, Evie, I finally ended up making that Discord since you've been telling me to make it for the past 2 months. Did you even join it? Because if you didn't, bro, I'm deleting it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you better join it, bro. Yeah, bro. If you go on my community posts, you'll see it. I don't know how to make it more public because nobody watches those community posts. But if you go on my page, there's like a community section, and then you'll see it. I don't know if I can post it in here so people can see it. This YouTube live thing is so annoying. Why can't you just put something? Why can't you just why can't I type anything? Everyone else can. Why can't I? That's weird. But honestly, it was a good idea. To be honest, I literally had like 10 people ask me, like on the comments, to make a Discord. I don't know why, but it's really good, bro. Like we have a community of really like-minded people in there. Like So that's really important for us to have that. Yeah, bro, go ahead. I think you're gonna fit in right. You're gonna fit right in. I think yesterday, like they were having like a big argument about Pakistanis. I don't know why. Like everybody argues about Pakistani men, but there was like a huge argument about Pakistanis. And I know you people are gonna like it. But yeah, join my Discord. Anyone here who wants to join the community, join my Discord. It's on my community post, bro. But yeah, bro, I'm on that tag by feminists. Pretty much every video I post, it gets some hate from feminists. And I think I got a strong feeling that all of these women are reporting my videos. So I might actually get a few strikes and hope, hopefully not, but my channel might get banned. But I'm ready for it. In fact, it doesn't scare me. Like I think it's a good thing. Yeah, 100%, bro. You're right, bro. Like, it's really good that we can interact with each other because I see people in my comments that comment a lot. They already know each other. Like, they're talking already. So that'd be cool. Alrighty, hell yeah. I just had another person join. But yeah, bro. Did I already tell a story about the other day when I went to like a speaking club near my house and I ended up getting like a bunch of women who were like approached me afterwards? I'll just tell it again because I'm leading up to something with it. Oh, so basically we had this English speaking club, right? It was like 14-year-olds, like some 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds. And I'm there and I didn't even know it was on until like 10 minutes before I had to be there. So I woke up really late, I woke up like 10 a.m. I had to run into that place. And then within 5 minutes of waking up, I was standing in front of like 12 people. And the guy there was like, oh, come on, start talking. And I was like, what do I say? And he was like, talk to him about English. Also, bro. And then everybody's staring at me, waiting for me to talk. And I've read so many books on charisma and attraction and stuff. So I started to just start using my brain really quickly. My posture, breathing, smile, everything. I just put into one. And then basically I just chill it, bro. Like I something clicked and I just started talking about like really deep things that Muslims like talking about. I was start talking about like how the brain works, and if you learn a different language, your brain gets restructured and your emotions become different. Everybody was so hooked, bro. Everybody was like, they couldn't get their eyes off me. And I'm not even making it up, bro. Wallahi, I think I got a video of it as well. But after that, well, like people don't believe me, but afterwards, like I'm trying to leave, right? Like I gotta go home and have breakfast. I'm leaving, and the two hijabi girls, like they were like pretty attractive. They come up to me, and then they're like, one of them is like, I really want to have your Instagram. I didn't want to give it to her, but I was like, all right, whatever. Give her the Instagram. Another one comes that was like around the corner. She's like, can I have your Instagram too? Give him the Instagram. Come back, and everybody likes mine. They both like all my photos. The reason I'm telling it is because I'm starting a bit of a educational piece about attraction and charisma and stuff. Because people don't know this, but I'm actually really good at, like, I've studied a lot of books and like to have a lot of practice when it comes to charisma. And a lot of people don't know this, but I really need to educate the Ummah on this, I feel like, because so many Muslims are bad at this. They don't know anything. Like, Muslims literally say, if you're brown and you're under like 5'9", you can't get women. Bro, I'm 5'8", like, and I was the brownest and the shortest guy in that room. I'm still a Chad, though. Just be a G. But yeah, I got a course coming up. I've called it the Charismatic Muslim. So I still have like a week before it's fully released. I've been working on it for like 5 months, but I still have to record the videos for it. I've got like pretty much all the modules, but I need to record the videos. So if anyone is interested in that, let me know through Instagram or email. I can give you like an early access and you can help me design it. So if anyone like is down to help me design that, let me know. Greetings from Armenia. Oh, Armenia, really? Are you a woman? A woman from Armenia? Do you speak Russian? Do you speak Russian, Queen? It's a weird name, but why did you click on a video called like, you know, Muslim feminists are out of control. That's a bit odd. And your name is Queen. So you speak Russian, okay? I'll get to that in a second. But firstly, my man Faiz has something to say. If you are a Hafiz, should you communicate that? Avoid influencing them. I don't think that changes anything. If you're a Hafiz, bro, good on you, bro. MashaAllah. But I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Like, if you just need to let her know that you're firm in your deen. Most important thing for her to know is that if she disrespects your deen, for example, if she tries to be in charge of you instead of the other way around, like Islam tells us to, you need to make it known that you're going to leave her. That's the most important thing. Короче, Queen. Значит, говоришь, что ты из Армении, да? Ты мои видео смотришь или нет? Я уже русский забиваю. Русский забываю, блядь. Блядь. For marriage, it doesn't matter to be added or not, bro. You just need to... Yeah, exactly right, bro. Like, I don't think that many women care about that. Like, they want, as much as they want their men to be like religious, strong in their deen, everything. But most women, because they're so emotional, they basically just care about like how much of a G you are. It's simple as that. Like, you could have the perfect resume, right? You could be like you know, you could have like 100K job, you could have like a master's degree in university. But if you're an average Abdul in your personality, none of that matters. Zero, like 0% influence. Here in Europe, a lot of Muslim women don't want to obey their men. Will postpone wedding engagement for that. They want the handsome man who will follow a wife. Yeah, unfortunately, that does exist though. There's so many like feminine-looking men who they consider attractive who would just be a pussy for them. So unfortunately, they are succeeding. Короче, Queen, а ты все еще здесь? Скажи что-нибудь. А ты меня понимаешь или нет? Yeah, 100%. That's absolutely right. A guy who can develop the emotions. Ты здесь первый раз? Чё? Значит, мои видео не смотрела. Я, короче, I talk about feminists on this channel, so hope you're not a feminist, considering your name is Queen. Otherwise, that makes me angry. I'll start making fun of you. Я шучу. Вот хорошо. Basically, she's saying, no, I'm not a feminist, for anyone who doesn't speak Russian, which is like everyone. Подпишись мне лучше. Подпишись. We are staying in Algeria. Oh, we have a saying in Algeria, sorry. But yeah, to this guy's point, like, yeah, a lot of people have weird ideas about women, where they think they're into this, they're into like these facial features, they're into this like career. I don't think that's really true. In my experience, like whenever I try to make myself seem like, you know, richer than I am, or like better, like, you know, act like I'm tall in my photos or whatever, that never worked. Like, it literally doesn't do anything for women. It's literally just your ability to be like, to own the room. And think about that story I told. I literally just owned the room because I was like on top of the hierarchy with the way I was talking. That's all it took. I think that one of them was taller than me. Like, bro, you can't have any more excuses. I don't know, bro. I'm pretty happy about this card. Pretty sick. It's one of the best cards I ever got. All right, EV. I'll see you soon. Join the Discord, bro. You're gonna love it. Я еще не смотрю ваше видео, но обязательно посмотри. Ну, я не знаю, может, тебе не понравится. Я в основном разговариваю с мусульманами. Ты мусульманка или нет? Нет, это мой канал частично для мусульманов. В основном мужики. Но все равно интересно поговорить. У нас русских там здесь мало бывает. Короче, anyway. Who else do we have on here? Bro, we have like so many different people. Every time I start a live, it's always the same people. But now we have an entirely different group. Listen to your wife and do what you want. Don't be a match with temple. Yeah, bro. Never. That's such a bad advice, bro. Listen to your women. Ну ничего, но я христиан. Не, нормально. У меня много таких крестьян, которые смотрят. Все равно интересно. Благословит вас. No, we тоже так говорим. It's the same thing. We say, may Allah bless you. So we say the same thing. So, come on now. We don't really have anything against Christians here. Although, I think everybody does. Everybody watches my content. So yeah, you probably get flooded. Luckily speaking in Russian. Anyway, I'm a G and you're all losers. Now give me money. Send me super chats. Oh, I'm such a chat. Anyway. Yeah, 100%, yeah. I mean, I think most women can tell. So I think it's a good idea to listen to them. I think there's nothing wrong with listening to your women. So, but the thing with women though, is like one thing I will always tell people and they disagree with me is you shouldn't care about lying to them. They hate when I say this, but you shouldn't care. Like, I'm not saying you need to lie to them about physical things, but even if you don't feel like that outfit looks good on her, or you don't feel like her hair style is good, you just need to say it's good. Oh my god, your hair looks so pretty. Just lie to them. That's all, because women, they don't care about reality, bro. They don't care. They only care about their emotions. So if you can say things that rallies up her emotions, that's reality for her now. So just give as many compliments as you can, even if it's a lie. I don't care who disagrees with me. I can't answer that, bro. It's too difficult of a question. Люди разные, но Бог один. Все правильно, Queen. А у тебя свой чannel есть? Ты видео выставляешь или нет? Только смотришь? Человеку нужно спасение. 100%. Армения. Нормально. Братья. Anyway. I'm a G, you're all losers, send me money. Going back to the topic of feminists. Every single time I get a comment from them, it blows my mind how these people haven't been like put in their place by their fathers or their brothers. The things they say are genuinely preposterous. In fact, I would argue that majority of Muslim feminists are way worse than any other form of feminists. Like the white feminists, at least they're like, at least what's the word? Like they're like 50-50, right? They're like, oh, we pay 50-50 when we go to a restaurant, or we share household work 50-50. But the Muslim women, it's literally you do everything. Like pay for everything, you clean the house, literally everything. And she just goes out with her friends. And the weird thing is, the Muslim feminists are like the least attractive, like even in their physical appearance, in my opinion. So I don't know why they have such high demands. It's so weird. But this really shouldn't exist, honestly. It's all work of the Matrix. Да, у меня есть канал. О, а сколько у тебя подписчиков? Я не могу смотреть, я сейчас на лайве. Сколько у тебя подписчиков, Queen? Много? Больше меня? So yeah, as I mentioned, Halal Riz course is coming out within a week. If anyone is interested in it, I don't even know how to. I don't even have a link for it yet, and so just send me an email or Instagram, and you can help me design it. Because there's like different things that I want to ask, like what works better for you. So I'll go on a call with you and I'll ask you a few questions. 166. Ну, это нормально, 166. Нормально так бывает. А ты что выставляешь там? Свои видео или что? Лицо показываешь? Фу, я, короче, из Узбекистана. Я сейчас в Узбекистане вообще. Я в Австралии живу. Excuse me, everyone. I really should stop speaking Russian, but I really like to practice the language because I don't want to forget it. Have I told the story of when I worked at the Russian construction site for like 3 years? It was so crazy, bro. I got into a fight like almost every day. Like not a fight, like I almost got into like a physical altercation every day. Those guys are so crazy, bro. Like what the hell? Luckily I'm a G and I can beat all of them. It's funny, but people have this idea that Russians are like really tough, and they're like, oh, like I wouldn't want to fight a Russian. But whenever I had a Sambo fight, I pray to Allah that he'd be a Russian guy, because I could beat him so easily. If it's some Muslim guy who looks like me, or who looks like most of you guys, then I was scared. I was like, this guy, he's built different. Yeah. But yeah, so my email is on my, I think I put it in my bio on Instagram and on here as well. Like if you check my channel page and you go and you expand the bio, you'll see my email. So if you send me something, you can help me design the course. That'd be cool. Ну ладно, до свидания. Ты что, уходишь, да? Nice to see you. Ты уходишь или что говоришь вообще? Что говоришь, красотка? Короче, I mean, anyway. No more Russian. No more Russian. But yeah, man, I think I lost a lot of support from brothers after that Andrew Tate video. Like, I'm the only Muslim who supports him. But one thing I don't like is that whenever like there's a communal opinion where the entire community thinks one thing, like if Andrew Tate is bad, if the popular YouTubers think Andrew Tate is bad, everybody says, oh yeah, he's bad, he's bad. You're all sheep, bro. Like, you gotta have your own brain. The question is, do you think Andrew Tate had a positive impact on the world or negative from an Islamic lens in terms of like everything? It's obviously positive, bro. Like he encouraged like gender roles, he encouraged masculinity, he encouraged like the idea of God. And then when he reverted, he promoted Islam to the whole world. And you guys are still out here hating. Like, come on, bro. Just why? Just because he wore shorts? Just because he called Muslims crybabies? Like, I know he did a few haram things, right? I know this. But you literally just chased him out of the community. You're all idiots. You're all morons. I'm not talking to you guys specifically, but there might be a couple of you guys in here. In fact, I'll start a poll to separate, draw a line in the sand. Has Andrew Tate had a positive impact on the world? Everybody answer this because I really want to know. I'm pretty sure most people will hate Andrew Tate from my subscribers, but I want to know. I want to separate. There we go. Теперь я войду в ваш канал и... Oh, you're so respectful, man. You're a very nice lady. Теперь я войду на ваш канал и посмотри. You're too nice. You make me cry. Please put on a hijab though. Actually, well, you're a Christian, so I guess that doesn't make any sense for you. Nobody look at her profile photo. That's haram. I'm kidding. I'm not the type of guy. Honestly, I don't know what happened to just following like Islam for what it is. Like, just have a good impact in the world, you know, or raise your family to be Muslims. Do what I do, like, you know, spread Islam in every possible way you can. I have a Discord, I have like an email list where I literally post like daily sunnah and dhikr every day to spread Islam. Why can't you be like that? Why do you have to be so obsessed on whether a man is wearing shorts or not? What the hell is wrong with you, bro? Me too, bro. Honestly, I didn't even know how messed up they were until I started my channel. I thought, like, from the videos I make, like self-improvement, I thought everybody would be like on my side. They're like, yeah, he's talking facts. The amount of hate I got just blew my mind. The funny thing is, I would have gotten way less hate if I was making videos for non-Muslims. Everybody would be like, yeah, this guy's a G. They would love my videos. Obviously, like, I'm not going to do that because it's not who I am, but come on, man. Double Kim, new wife, and everyone just testing, bro. Come on, man. No, that's so normal these days, though. Like, you see any Muslim couple on TikTok. I've spoken about this so much. You know, whenever you look at the comment section on there, for some reason, no one's hating. I wonder where all these guys are that are in my videos that are hating. Where are they when it comes to those videos? When they're doing every possible haram thing known to men. Nobody cares. You know why? Because there's a divide in the Muslim community. We have some Muslims who are like who follow the war channels, like who watch Dr. Zakir Naik, that Asim, all like the war people, right? And that's like one extreme. And then on the other hand, you have those like Muslims who watch those TikToks. Yo, we just got my first super chat. You are an absolute legend, bro. You just made my day. You are an absolute legend. It's better to marry a 5 out of 10 Muslim girl physically. Sure, you'll be a good wife. Yeah, I would 100% say the first option. 100%. Because marriage is pretty serious, bro. If you end up marrying the wrong woman, you're done. Like depression, you got like, you paying alimony, you're done. So if you cross that bar, bro, no coming back. However, if you end up marrying a 5 out of 10, even if you're not that attracted to her at first, wallahi, bro, within 6 months, she's going to start becoming attractive, way more attractive in your eyes because she's a good wife. So 100%, I would say the first option. And keep in mind that if you become like really wealthy, like if you become like a G, like you probably want to, you can just have more than one wife. But you need to make sure that the first wife is good. That's the most important thing. Because if you're rich, you can go find a 10 out of 10 Muslim girl anywhere and you can marry her, even if she's not white quality. It doesn't matter anymore because she's just like a third or fourth. But the first wife, you can't gamble. Take no chances, bro. Either way, bro, you're an absolute legend. Hey, that's pretty good super chat, bro. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Anyone else got questions similar to this? If you send it with a super chat, I will answer it in very fine detail. Muslim women got mad at me when I said, "Oh yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. Women must never hit men." They further got mad when I said, "Okay, the guy can do." Oh yeah, that whole argument with hitting women. It's definitely the wannabe thing that's gonna get me banned. Dude, you kidding me? Wait, so they got mad at you for saying like a man is allowed to fight back? Bro, these feminists. You know that verse that I pointed out in my last video when I said, like, they use a verse that says, like, you warn them, you stop sleeping with them, and then you get physical with them. Like, it's a bit of like a 50-50 thing because some people say that the hit refers to like I don't know, like a hit with a stick or something, and then other people think it's like actual beating. Just use your brain. Use your brain. You warned her. So you went and said, Fatima, if you keep doing this, you're gonna see some really bad consequences. She keeps doing whatever she's doing. She's cheating on you, for example, because it says about disloyalty. You stop sleeping with her. You sleep in a different house from her for a few days. She's still disloyal to you, but you're married to her. Like you can't divorce her. Does it make sense to you that after all that, you decide to tap her on the shoulder? Because that's what these feminists are saying. Everyone is saying that it refers to a tap on the shoulder. After all that, you're like, you left me no choice. How is that going to change anything? Like, I know you want to believe that Islam promotes feminism. I know you want to believe that like there's no such thing as hitting women in Islam. But come on now, like come on, let's just use your brain. At the time that Islam was, it became mainstream, this was completely normal. Like feeding your wife was the most normal thing in the world. Like you'd literally be like, "Hey Fatima, come here. Why did you put too much cheese on my sandwich?" Like, oh, this is normal. There was violence everywhere. People were fighting non-stop. And you saying that they're gonna tap the woman on the shoulder. What are you talking about? Just use your brain, bro. I'm not gonna get banned soon, bro. I'm literally gonna get banned. But yeah, does that answer your question prior? With the question about which woman you should marry. If it doesn't answer, then feel free to ask any more questions, bro. You're an absolute legend. You're absolute Chad. Any more questions of that nature? Like you're struggling with something personal. If you send me a super chat, I'll get into a lot of detail for you. anything about women, anything about my life. I'm a pretty open guy most of the time, right? All right, for me, it's 50-50. We should take inspiration from the mothers and the mayors. You want to be attracted physically. Yeah, no, of course you want to be attracted to physically, 100%. Like, if you're not attracted to her at all, like, in terms of personality, then just don't marry her. Look for someone else, marry the 10. That's a different story. Because some women, even if they're attractive, you're not going to be attracted to her in long term, even if they're really like a 10 out of 10. But then you have some women who are not that attractive, like a 5 out of 10. But 5 out of 10. But just because her personality aligns with you, think about it like a jigsaw puzzle, like it fits in really well. That's not what I was saying. Just because you align with her like a jigsaw puzzle, you're going to be attracted to her, even if she's like a 5 out of 10. So just keep that in mind. So this because I noticed that most of the men are reluctant to marry because the girls are attractive. Yeah, that's a good point. But another thing is that women who are genuinely wife quality, they don't look attractive like when you first see them, because most the hijabis, they put on a ton of makeup, like they wear revealing clothes, like not fully revealing, but you know what they do? They spend hours trying to make themselves look good for men. So of course you're gonna think they're more attractive, right away. I can guarantee you, if you get that 5 out of 10 and you dress her up the way, like if you spend hours on her makeup and stuff like the hijabi did, she's gonna become a 10 too. So this is a big distinction. Women like in the West, like, this is a good example, right? If you look at women in Uzbekistan and you look at women in the West, from face value, if you just go out, you're going to think that the Western women are more attractive. But it's actually not the case. The only reason they look more attractive is because they have different mating strategies. It's because their strategy is to like get attention of men in the street. That's like it's a cultural thing. In Uzbekistan, women are 10 times more attractive than the Western women. Statistically, way more attractive. But just because they don't show themselves off, they just wear a hijab, they don't do any makeup, they don't do anything that attracts the attention of men. That's why you're gonna think they're not attractive. So keep that in mind. It's not true that white quality women aren't as attractive. People think that because they don't think really hard. To be fair though, like some traditional women tend to be a bit out of shape, so that's a different story. Islam will never need Andrew Tate. I'm not saying Islam needs Andrew Tate. I don't know why this is even an argument. Nobody said that. It sounds cool, yeah. And Islam doesn't need Andrew Tate. We don't need Andrew Tate. That's not the argument. The question is, why did you guys like criticize like his shorts and the music in his videos until he left the community? That has nothing to do with whether Islam needs Andrew Tate or not. Like imagine everybody kicked me out of the Muslim community. Well, I suppose they already did that, but imagine everybody that started criticizing the way I talk, my haircut, or your beard is too short, or your eyebrows are too long, and then I left, like I left the community, and then you guys got asked, why did you criticize that guy, and now he's out of the community, and then you said, well, Islam doesn't need Boris needs Islam. What does that have to do with anything? That's such a stupid argument, bro. And let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Andrew Tate is possibly the most influential person of all time. Like after, we've all died, he's gonna be in history books because he changed the trajectory of the culture. He's gonna be bigger than like Martin Luther King, like anyone you can name, basically. So we need someone like that in our team. Like I'm not saying Islam needs him, of course not. But it was a good guy to have on our team. Let's just be real here. You guys are so delusional, bro. And I'm such a Chad, such a G. Anyway, send me some more super chats. I'm a Chad. I don't know why I said that. Village woman or something, she will be way more attractive than a Western woman. Yeah, she will be. Like after you already marry her. Not in public though, obviously. 100%. Oh yeah, you clarified that. 100%. You're a bean team. You're a genius, bro. You already know everything I'm thinking. Would you rather marry a non-hijabi? Hafiz of Quran or Hijab doesn't. I got something to rant about. I'll just go through these comments really quick, and then I got something that's stuck at the bottom of my throat. I have to bring it out. And the reason I got criticism because he has been inciting hate. That's true. He has been inciting like hate towards the Muslim community, but that has nothing to do with Islam. His hate is towards the Muslim men who are out here like raping women and doing all these crimes, like stabbing people. That's a different story. We don't support them either. That's what he's against. He's not against Islam. So we're gonna make that distinction. Modern day women even want to ruin the few village women too. They come to, yeah, I mean, village women, there's very few village women who are still village women. I would say Uzbekistan is one of the last places who has like traditional women, even in their village, to be honest. No, that's not true, right? I can guarantee you I remember him. People underestimate this. Like, at the time that Martin Luther King or Malcolm X came out, nobody cared. Like, they thought he was just going to be, like, trending topic within a few months, and then people will forget him. But because these people make an impact on the world, they become remembered. And Andrew Tate honestly had one of the biggest impacts of all time, of all human beings. To answer your question, Saad, it is 2 a.m. here. Still pretty early. I still got about 5 hours in me. Just keep going, bro. I'll sleep for like 1 minute. Back to making videos, working out, training. Why would I need to sleep? I'm only 22. Yeah, he did like say that, but honestly, like I think that's playing into nuances. He didn't say like it was like a problem with Islam. He never said that, and he clarified this many times. I know he said that like it's an Islamic problem, but it's just a typo. Like he got the words wrong. I get a lot of words wrong, bro. I just embarrassed the hell out of myself early on this conversation with my hijabi comment. I was still embarrassed about that, right? But anyway, I think I was gonna rant about. This is gonna be a really interesting topic, and I'm gonna make a video about this as well. It's probably the most important topic that I got into my head. All right, there's got too many questions. You can read that if a man married it, or this is. Married a second woman, is it wrong? And people have the right to be mad at him. Well, I'm confused. Do you agree that if I married a 10 out of 10 woman from other men attracted to her and married a second? What? No. Why would no? It's a God. It's a right given to him by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Why would anyone get mad? There's nothing wrong with a man who wants more than one wife. It's completely normal. And the reason they want it doesn't have to be some philosophical, some charitable reason. It doesn't need to be because the woman is starving. If he wants to have more than one wife and he can provide, he should be able to do it. Islam doesn't restrict this. It's only the feminists who came up with this narrative that, oh, you can only do it if she has like brown hair or something. Shut the hell up. Oh, I'm gonna get banned soon. Is it worth getting married? That's such a deep question. 100%, bro. 100%. I hate to talk about my past because I don't want to expose my sins, but I've had experience with both ends of the spectrum. I can guarantee you, after everything I've been through, there's nothing fun about that life that you guys fantasize about. There's nothing fun about it. There is something fun though about having a woman that you get to see every day, like not all the time, but you get to see like every night. Like she knows you, you know her. It can be a really beautiful thing if you do it right. I know you guys don't think this because you probably don't have very romantic families, but that's just because Muslims like charisma, let's be real. But what did black people rise? Well, why don't I get this question so much? I am not a revert. Like I look at my skin color, bro. Look at my eyes. How am I a revert? Anyway, please send me super chats. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Send me super chats so I can quit my job and just do YouTube full time. I do have a few apartments. I can sustain myself, but right now, look, I need basically I need some money. Not like I'm like starving or something, but like right now I need to work to keep up my lifestyle. So if you send me super chats and this channel blows up, I'm gonna quit my job and make videos full time. I'm gonna get really into it. Anyway, that's enough of asking for money, begging for money on the middle of the street with a coffee cup. Please give me money. Exactly, because I saw one on TikTok that says that I found you and I thought you'd be great to ask. Yeah, 100%, bro. Respect. Bro, stop listening to these like feminists. Any feminist who tries to say that a man can't have four wives is haram. Because like you literally arguing with the religion, bro. You don't know enough to argue with religion. You're literally just a hijabi. And then when I make videos and I'm trying to present like Islamic verses, I always give you a disclaimer that I don't know my religion well enough to interpret anything, which is true. I read the Quran, but it doesn't mean I know everything. I'm not like an imam who studied in Al Haram. I'm not that guy. So I give that disclaimer, and then people get mad at me like, "Well, what if you don't know Islam enough? Then you shouldn't be talking." What if you don't know Islam enough? If you don't talk at all, like you can't teach anything, you can't be a math teacher. My channel is not about teaching Islam. I am a Muslim. I encourage you to be a better Muslim, 100%. But like, it's not the topic of my channel, so I don't know why you guys are so like pressed up about it. And these women who give you their verses, they don't actually know what it means. They just assume it means whatever their feelings say it means. Anyway, guy's been selling his luxury home in Dubai and been saying what the internet is supposed to do anything about it. The bro, like the at the time of Malcolm X, he was talking on a microphone to hundreds of people. In the world we live in, that's how you make an influence. You talk like I'm talking right now. Think about the influence like I would have if I blew up. Like the entire Muslim culture would become different. Like people would be more open to talking about self-development, like talking about mental health, talking about like truth. Like there would literally be like communities where they sit down and talk about truthful things. Imagine just being fully open in a Muslim community without like having to, make sure you don't say something that's haram or anything. I would literally change the Muslim community, like if I became popular. And that's what Andrew Tate has done, but on a different demographic. So Andrew Tate 100% has done something significant. When Andrew Tate was blowing up, I was coaching Sambo at this gym because my coach was away. Every time I got someone coming in, I was like, "So what made you join?" Like men and women, they'd be like, "Well, I was watching a lot of Andrew Tate." They all said that. That blew my mind. Think about the positive impact that man had. So he said net positive. I know he said a few bad words here and there, but the impact he had, softening the hearts of millions of non-Muslim men into Islam, I believe that's more like respectable than someone who wears pants all the time. Like, come on, bro, come on now. In our culture, they were romantic. Yeah, I know, bro. Like another thing is like in Muslim cultures, you're not even allowed to talk about like anything romantic. I think that's why so many Muslim men have fallen into like sinner, because in their mind they think like it doesn't exist in the Muslim community, so they think it's such a like a beautiful like rare luxury that they can have. And it's all down to the upbringing, bro. If someone watched my videos from an early age, I wish that when I was 14, I was watching my videos. And my life would have been so different, bro. I would be so much further ahead in life, and I wouldn't have fallen into haram before. So that's why I'm here. Man, I'm such a Chad. Send me super chats, boys. Give me money. My man Pryor already sent $8.34 because he's an absolute Chad. So if you send me anything, I'll answer any questions in very great detail. Right now, I'm just skimming over. Many Muslim countries have legally forbidden polygamy, which makes me... Yeah, they've legally restricted it, and it's illegal in Uzbekistan as well. But guess what? Everybody does it. Nobody cares. Because we're not talking about legal marriage. We're talking about Islamic marriage. Just go to a mosque and get married. Simple as that. So it's a different thing. Like you don't need to get married publicly, like legally. Just get married at the mosque. Ask an imam to make you married. He's not going to refuse. He's going to say, yeah, okay. He doesn't care. So don't worry about the laws, bro. The law will always be against Islam. I can promise you that. Polygyny is something that has been prescribed by Allah. If you are against it, then you are going against it. 100%. That's true. But I don't encourage people to have like more than one wife, because it's not everyone who actually needs to do that. Because it's like for some of you guys, your life will be like a lot more miserable if you do that. But there's some men who are like wealthy, go for it. If it's gonna stop you from doing haram. These so-called Muslim women always stare at men, but if a guy lands it back, why are you staring at women? I've had that so many times, bro. I've told the story on my video why I used the word hijabi, like where I got like, basically I got harassed by a bunch of like hijabis in the street because they watched my videos. And then when I was like, why are you doing this? Like, do I even know you from somewhere? They were like, why are you talking to me? And the entire train started looking like as if there was something wrong. Because I'm a genius and because I'm really good at social circumstances, as we've discussed earlier in the chat, I was able to just be like, well, I thought you wanted to talk to me. I thought you were saying stuff about me, so that's why I looked. So I acted like they were retarded. So because I said it in that tonality, everybody on the train thought they were retarded. Because I was just like, what? I thought you were. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's pretty good. And then everybody thought they were the bad ones. And it's important not to panic in that situation. Yeah, that story was really cool. I got recognized by hijabis like 3 or 4 times. This guy. Oh, don't tell me it's one of those feminists again. Oh my god. I have this group of like feminists that came after me. They're like calling me a child, and I don't know, they're getting mad at me for, because a lot of my audience is pretty young. I don't know why. They're feminists, they're always gonna be mad. No way you had to happen, bro. Bro, we got a 50-50 poll on Andrew Tate. 16 votes, that's crazy. Bro. That's such a strong divide. Their goal is to make this. I'll be honest, bro. Watching Andrew Tate made me better in my deen in a weird way, because he talks a lot about like combining your religion with your career. Like, he says like, oh, like God needs to be proud of me, and that really got to me. So that he had a big influence on my deen. Anyway, you guys need to wait for 2 seconds because my phone's about to die. I'm gonna bring the charger. Oh, bro. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this haircut, not gonna lie. I like long hair, but it's good to look like a man once in a while, right? Like, long hair looks manly until you get to a certain point, and then if you have to like go like this, that's a bit gay. I'll be completely honest. But yeah, bro. You know what's crazy? I was talking to ChatGPT, and it knows me really well now. I was like, "What do you think of Muslim Boris?" And it starts saying things like, "He's known for being really authentic." Like it says something like he has a real influence on the Muslim community. Like, I encourage Muslim people to be more authentic and to combine like the traditional Islam with the modern world. And that's basically my message, bro. Because we have like 2 extremes now. We have modern Muslims who just do like the most stupid things, and then we have people on the Dawah side who are under my videos saying you're haram for getting a haircut. So I'm like right in the middle. Like, I'm probably a little bit more on the Dawah side because I encourage like traditional Islam, but that's what ChatGPT called me. He said I was a bridge between the 2 types of Muslims. Oh, I'm like that scene from Spider-Man, when he's got like 2 trains. No, he's like I don't know what he's saying, like putting 2 trains together. Like, that's me, bro. You're just saying bullshit. That's true, bro. But sometimes that's all you need to do, bro. You just need to say BS. You got a good point. I don't know if I'm the only one who actually likes to get hate comments. Like, when I open up my phone and I have like a hate comment that says like, your child, you're ruining the ummah, I actually get really happy because like these people like not 100% of the time, I look at their profile photo or like like a playlist and stuff, and there's always someone that I really wouldn't want to associate with. So if I'm pissing off the right people, I'm doing my job pretty well. You like that too? All right, respect. Anyone who likes to get hated on, you know they're a G. You know they're a G. Because most people can't take any hate, bro. I was talking to one of the Muslim brothers before. I think he hasn't talked to me. I think he got mad at me after the live stream we had. But I was telling him I like to get hated on, and he thought that was so weird. He was like, "Bro, I couldn't take hate, bro. I want to be loved, bro." I could not relate. I was like, I want to be loved maybe 75% of the time. Other 25%, I would rather like 25% to hate me. Like this person here, Vugu. I love you, respect. I love you. You make me happy, honestly. Any more haters? Like please give me some hate comments. Like I'll give you some tips. Like you can start like making fun of me. Look at my hair. I mean, look at like my old videos. I sound like a retard. What else? I guess like that I have like a I'm charging my phone right now. Like come on, like, give me some hate, bro. I want to feel it. Come on. Ooh. I'm losing my mind out here. It's like 2 a.m. and I'm doing this. I'm such a Chad. Afsana. You're a hater? Nah, come on. I don't believe that. That breaks my heart, honestly. If it's you, that breaks my heart. Someone else give me hate. A medical student, should I prefer a fellow medical student to marry or find a religious? It's a bit of a difficult one because the natural answer is to marry a Muslim. But I think that's a pretty dangerous move these days. It's like flipping a coin, they can either be really good or really bad. If the fellow medical student you're referring to has a good family, they have like traditions that are at least similar to you, and you're genuinely attracted to her, I would say go for it. Also, you try to revert her beforehand, or hopefully she's like one of the religions, or one of the people of the book, like a Christian or Jew, as it says in the Holy Quran. So keep that in mind, and yeah, I reckon if you really like her, go for it. All right, so some hate calling. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Would suit you. I think I look pretty sexy right now. I'm pretty happy with the way I look. Not to sell glaze too much, but oh wait, but it doesn't make any sense. You're saying a medical student or a religious? If they're both Muslims, how does that make any sense? Um, but yeah, I'll grow my hair out, bro. Like I always grow my hair out eventually, and then I take a really short. So like within like a few months, you will see I'll be back to the fringe and stuff. So that's gonna be good. I think girls like long hair more, which I don't care about because who cares? Hi, Muslim of their own race. What? What? Anyway, next question. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Very nice to meet you, bro. Medical student. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're referring to the fact that they're a Muslim student, a medical student. Honestly, I would still say you might want to go for her because it's actually like if someone's studying medicine to help people, that's actually a good thing because like that woman is going to be a really good wife. Like someone who's like studying medicine, she's generally really good at taking care of people. But at the same time, if she's just doing it for money, like career, then it's a red flag. So you gotta ask her like what her goals are. If she's studying medicine because she wants to have like $1 million firm, it's a red flag. She's gonna choose her career over your kids, over you 100% of the time. But if she says, I just want to be able to help people, I just want to be able to help my family when they need it, that's a green flag. Go for her. Bro, Dr. Muslima Arya. Not that religious, just average Muslim. That's fine, bro. Most of the time, people try to go for overly religious girls and they realize that it's actually a bad move. Because women who are like overly religious, sometimes, not always, but they have something hidden, like they have a really bad past or something, which will eventually come out. So I wouldn't care about it that much. As long as they're a Muslim, like, just go for it, bro. Like if she's a Muslim, then go for her. Like it doesn't matter how religious she is, because you can make her religious. Like you can like instill your principles into her. That's what happens. So, yeah, I mean that's one of the things. But even if she doesn't, you can at least convince her into it. If you're a G, if you use some dark psychology manipulation tactics, which I like to talk about. Oh, I'm such a Chad. Ooh, dark psychology. If anybody wants to learn about dark psychological manipulation tactics, just ask me with a super chat. It's going to be a sensitive topic. Another thing that I was going to talk about on this live is something that hit me. In Uzbekistan, we have like products from different places. So, for example, if you stop, I don't want to hate from you. That's not what I meant. From someone else. Come on, because I already know you relate to my videos. So if you hate me, then that's bad. I need someone like not. I need someone untraditional to hate me. Anyway, so so in Uzbekistan, right? We got products that are from different countries, and if it's a non-Muslim country, it's considered to be a better product. So, for example, if it's made in Russia, getting a furniture that's made in Russia, that's a lot better than if it's made in like Bangladesh, right? Or like Iraq. It's just common sense. And I've really been thinking what that is, and I started to get really philosophical with it. I don't I don't even know if I should talk about it, because a lot of Muslims will get really offended by it. But it's 100% true. I ran the research. Dr. Boris ran the research in the Boris University of Truth and Knowledge, and all the papers came out right. And I do have a master's degree in being a G from Dr. Boris University, so everything I say is pretty much backed up by science, right? Like it's pretty obvious. Anyway, I'm a G. Send me money. Come on. What was I saying? But yeah, I don't even know if I wanted to get into that in this video, because it's very, very controversial. But basically, I don't know. I don't know if it will, because every good business, as anyone would know, works well when it's directed into one specific demographic that's solving a problem, like a really small niche. And honestly, I don't know what to say to women. Like, I don't know what it means to be a good woman. Like, I know what men should go for, but I don't know what it feels like to be a woman. Like, I'm not transgender or anything, right? I don't know. Before getting married, what conditions? Probably before getting married, what conditions? Yeah, I reckon. I reckon any woman that you marry, you need to make sure that she can't take half your house. You need to get those papers signed as soon as possible before getting married, and you need to make this clear like as early as possible, that she needs to sign a paper that says like if you ever divorce, which is 50% likelihood in the West for Muslims, she can't take half your house. Super important. Karl Marx wrote in his book, going back to what I was saying, that any invention is a direct reflection of the person themselves. And it's 100% true. So if you look at a chair, the one I'm sitting on, it's the person who made this was a reflection of his own individuality. It was like stable, strong, firm, because you need to have something inside you to create something, right? But he was also maybe a little bit laid back because he created a chair. And this applies to everything. So people who make items in a Western country, they are known to be more reliable. Like a computer, like a car, like a chair from a Western country is like 99% of the time more reliable than the ones who are made in Muslim countries. The reason for that, and you're not going to understand this right away, but the reason for that is actually because you all live in a lie. Like our whole life, like we've always been like hollow, right? Like as long as you still look like you're doing the right thing, even if you're not 100%, like that's that you're good. So everybody acts perfect on the outside, But then on the inside in their household, they just do whatever they want. That's why when they make something, there's always something wrong with it. Like in Uzbekistan, everybody admits this. Any product that's made in Uzbekistan, there's gonna be something wrong with it. Like it's gonna malfunction. Like if there's gonna be something wrong with it, because they always try to like save a bit of money on this bolt. They leave out this part. Like nobody can see it. Doesn't really matter. So we'll just leave this out. We'll save a bit of money. We'll save a bit of time. That's what they say, and that's a reflection of who they are, because they lived in a lie their whole life. Now the white people, as crazy as they are, as chaotic their families, we're way better than them in terms of family. There's no debate about it. But at least they are honest. They will literally come home, I've seen it, and tell their parents, oh, I was doing drugs at the club with one of my friends, and then this happened, and this happened. They're not afraid of being judged by their parents, because truth takes priority in Western households. That's why when they invent something, it's always very reliable. Like it's always going to be like 100%. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a really deep topic that I've really been contemplating. I'll make a video on it later. Where would you? Do you mean where do you live, Afsana, or are you saying where would you live? It's two different answers. Actually, no, it's the same answer. There's a word for it. No way, bro. No way. I thought I just came up with the idea on my own. Oh no, yeah, sorry about that. you guys keep talking. You can leave me out of the conversation. Might feel a little bit left out, but that's fine. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I haven't been working out for the past like 2 months, because the magic healing guy told me I shouldn't be working out for 2 months, and I hate it, bro. I really want to do some push-ups, do like pull-ups and stuff, but I'm in the worst shape I've been like since I was like 16. And I'm still in pretty decent shape, to be fair, but like by my standards, this is really bad. I can't even work out for another month, so after that I'll actually start going hard, like push-ups, pull-ups. Anyone here, like, actually no, it's only 3 people, I doubt it. Not many people notice about me, but I actually teach martial arts still. Like, I used to teach at a normal gym, but then I think it closed down, but I had beef with the guy, so I had to leave. So I started doing private teaching. So I meet up with someone like at a local park or a gym, and then I'll teach them how to fight. That's been like a really good source of income. And I'm really good at teaching things. Like some of the guys I trained, they actually became better fighters than me within like 1 year, which is crazy. So if anyone lives in Melbourne and you want to learn how to fight, you can hit me up if you want. I doubt there's anyone there. I doubt it. What do we have about Andrew Tate so far? What style of martial arts do you teach? So I teach Sambo, because that's what I specialize in. Sambo is like, they have everything, like striking, kickboxing, and everything. But the way I teach boxing is not like normal boxing. Like I'll teach MMA, right, everything. But I'll teach boxing in a way that leads to a takedown. So instead of like the tactical, like one punch, I don't teach that. I'll just go like punch leading to a takedown. So I'll be like straight for the takedown, just like an explosion, right? I picked them up. So that's what I teach. I got pretty energetic there. I like that question. Oh, I'm such a G. Anyway, since I'm such a G, everybody send me super chats. Give me the money. Give me the money. Kidding? Well, of course I've done that. I've been to many competitions. Just check out my Instagram. I can show you the videos. I don't know if I told this story, like, I think I told this in one of my really old videos. I once got dojo stoned, which means like you're teaching martial arts and someone comes to challenge you. Like if you watch Bruce Lee, that happens all the time. Like someone's like, "Oh, I believe I can beat you," and then you have to fight that person in front of all your students. That happened to me once, bro. I was teaching at a park, and this kuffar guy I don't know why I say he's this white guy with his girlfriend. They just at the park and they see me like doing my throws and stuff, and they come up and they're like his girlfriend starts running her mouth. She's like, "My boyfriend can destroy you. You think you can teach wrestling? My boyfriend did jujitsu or something. He can destroy you." And I told the guy, like, I was a little bit scared, to be honest. Not that I didn't think I could beat him, but because I had all my students, I was a bit like, if I lose, bro, that's really embarrassing. But I was like, yeah, I mean, it's like, if you want, if you come to the next lesson, we'll do some sparring. He was like, no, bro, I'll fight you right now. And I was like, let's do it. To be fair, I wasn't in the best shape of my life at that point because I just came back from a massive competition. I was like, I had trained like 6 months non-stop, like really hard before that situation. So I destroyed him. In like 20 seconds. He got tired in like 20 seconds of trying to get on top of me, and then I just choked him out with a scarf hold. But that was a really cool story. And then he wanted to learn. He was like, "Oh, bro, you're really good. I'm actually gonna learn from you." He got my number and then never showed up. Then you woke up. That's not funny. You can I don't have a video, but you can ask my students. I don't know. Jiu-jitsu is good. Like jiu-jitsu like allows you to use your brain, but you're right. It's not that exciting. It's a bit boring. It's kind of gay too if you think about it. So I would say if you really want to learn martial arts, I would say start with something that you're going to be active in. I would say wrestling or judo. That's going to make you really interested in martial arts. I meant you got into a fight outside of that. I did. When I was at school in like the last year, I got into a fight with this Muslim guy. But you're not gonna believe me, but I destroyed him really easily, even though I never even trained or anything. But I have Uzbek genes. Like I'm just good at fighting automatically. You know, Uzbekistan was not rated, statistically found to be the country with the highest testosterone in the world. Jiu-jitsu doesn't really happen. No, it does though. It does. Like it doesn't work if you don't know any takedowns. But if you know like one double leg takedown, you can choke them out. Just no chance of you losing if you can get them to the ground. So I would say it absolutely does help in a street fight, bro. It's a misconception. I think a lot of people who say that, honestly, I don't know if it's you, but people do make excuses for not doing it. They're like, "Oh well, I would do it, but it doesn't actually work in the street." Yes, it does, bro. You want to go fight a jiu-jitsu blue belt? Like I'll bring a jiu-jitsu blue belt. Like I show him. Would you want to fight that guy? No, you wouldn't, because you know he would choke you out. So logically, you know deep down that it works. So I would say just go back to jiu-jitsu. Even if that's the easiest thing for you. If you want to do boxing, kickboxing, give it a try. It's gonna change your life, bro. Like, wallahi, bro. I promise you. You can even hit me up. Anybody wants to join the martial arts gym, hit me up on email or Instagram. I'll show you like which gym to go to. I'll give you the best ones. I'm such a genius. Did I tell that story about how my coach almost tried to kill me when I had beef with him? This Russian mafia guy. Nah, I told too many stories for tonight. I have a lot of stories, considering I'm only 22. Some really weird stories. It doesn't matter if he gets rocked though. Think about it, right? Like if someone rocks me, I mean, I can stand up. If I didn't know anything, if someone rocked me, like yeah, I'm getting destroyed, punching. As soon as I grab his hand or something, I can I get a little bit of control of his body. I still win. So like, trust me, bro. Purple belt versus a like a boxer who's like let's say he did boxing for like 1 year. I bet all my money on the guy with the purple belt. I promise you. Like yeah, he will rock him, but he's not gonna knock him out. It's really hard to knock someone out in a real fight if they see you coming. If you don't see it and you get punched, yeah, 100% you get knocked out. But if you can see it, you get rocked, but you're not gonna get knocked out. and then you just go for a takedown and you win. What's your height? I'm 172 centimeters, which is I think 5'8", like barely. So I'm a short guy, but I'm a G, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, a lot of people do have this thing with height, but no one's gonna believe me, but I've always felt really good about being the height I was. Because it's like, if you achieve something, like for example, you get good with women, and you're 5'7", you know you did it yourself. You know there's no external factors. So that's true, bro. Sambo is the OG sport. It's brutal though. I trained Sambo in Uzbekistan, so that's like, so if you know Dagestan, it's the same thing. Like they train in the same way. So bro, that was brutal. So Sambo, like, even though like everything they do is pretty basic, because it's a Russian, Soviet, Uzbek culture, that's what makes it so good. But it's just like the same as any other sport in other ways. Anyway, feminists, they're really bad. I was arguing with this one. I already told the story, but just for anyone who just joined. Right. For anyone who just joined, there was this woman in my comments. I was arguing with her, and she starts. I tell her about hypergamy. So I say, if you're a man, like you don't want to marry a woman who's below you in social, who's above you in social status, because she's just gonna divorce you. And she decided to use Islam to defend herself. And she said, the wife of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, outranked him, and he still married her. So I'm haram for saying what I said, for saying hypergamy is a thing. Bro, if someone said that to me in real life, I would actually like flip out. I'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Get the hell out of here. I'm kidding. But that if a guy said that, I would be like, bro, what's wrong with you? You want to fight me? But it really pissed me off, bro. Like, honestly, I don't know why people are able to get away with this. And it's all your fault. Your fault, yeah, you're supposed to go see these comments in my videos of hijabis and you have to reply to them. Shut up, you're a hijabi. Who cares? Just say that. There's going to be less hijabis if you do that. Yes, after she said that, I just said, like, I was taking it easy on you because I thought you were really emotional, but this is way too far. Like, you can't say that, that's haram. I actually screenshotted that. I was actually going to make a video on it, and like, I wasn't going to show her profile, but I was going to say, this is what Muslims talk about, like Muslim women these days. But I don't want to expose her sins or anything, but it's such a horrible thing to say if you think about it, bro. What? Like, Prophet Muhammad's wife outranks him? Oh, and then meanwhile, people aren't getting mad at her. Nobody replies to that comment, and everybody's too busy getting mad at me for saying you should compliment your wife. That's haram, that's manipulation. It's over, bro. It's over for the Ummah. Unless I take over and become the ultimate, undisputed leader of the entire Muslim community. I've talked about this before. You guys have to vote me in. I'm going to end this poll because, yeah, I get it. You guys don't like Andrew Tate. But this one is going to be a lot more interesting. Will you vote me in as the ultimate leader of the Muslim community? Last time I did this, you got like, I think more people said yes. It was like 50-50. There we go. This is going to be really interesting. There's only one right answer here. Ramadan in 28 days. What? I didn't even know that. Whoa, that's soon. I'm so happy, bro. I love Ramadan. Whenever I think about my best memories, it's always been during Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, bro. It's so good. There's something in the air. Like, anyone notice this? Like, you know, Ramadan, like everything just feels different. Like in the air. Like the sky is different. I love it, bro. Statistically, when a woman outranks you, the chances of her getting divorced with you goes up by like 70%. I've read these statistics. These are taught in the psychology school of Uzbekistan. It's a real thing. I had an argument with one hijabi about this. I said like, women who go to college are like, I think like 50-60% more likely to get divorced than the ones who didn't go to college. And she got so crazy, like, show me the statistics. They always say that. I sent her the statistics, everything, like the outline, like the extraneous variables, everything. So I know how to read a study. And then she spent like an hour disputing the study that was made in like Stanford. She was like, "Oh, this study is invalid because what they did said here doesn't exemplify this." And she gave me like a whole essay about why that is wrong. It's funny, women, they will twist everything, anything, until it aligns with their emotions, be it Islam or like official study from Stanford. They don't care, bro. This woman was like 16 as well. Like, what the hell? Ah, oh, this is so stupid. We need to lead who is son as well. Honestly, bro, people think I'm not very well versed in Islam, but most Muslims haven't even read the Quran. They haven't read like the full thing. They haven't read the Hadith either. At least I've read those things. So like, I don't know. I think people act like they know a lot more than they do just because they watched a few sheikhs online. Just because they've watched a few videos online and then now they think they know everything about Islam. But come on now. There's very few people who are versed in speaking about it. I would say like Dr. Zakir Naik. He's genuinely like, he has the right to talk about it. Same with that Asim guy, there's a few other ones. Yeah, they can talk about it. But I don't think too many people have the right to talk about it, bro. To be honest. I don't know why I get so much hate for it. For not talking about Islam. I don't have the right to. I'm 22. Maybe when I'm like 60, then yeah, I'll talk about it. Come on. Manifestation, law of attraction. Is it from The Secret, like that documentary? I think it's bollocks. People, when it came out, like when it talks about how your thoughts radiate energy that attracts things to you on a metaphysical level, that's BS. That people just made that up. That's not true on any study ever found. What is true is if you set something as your goal, you are way more likely to achieve it without any like physical reason for it. It just happens because really small things like your thoughts and like small things you do kind of works towards it. If anybody wants to learn about real law of attraction, don't watch The Secret, don't read The Secret. Read this book called Psycho-Cybernetics. That it literally tells you how the law of attraction works in the real world, and it actually works. So everyone read that book. You're really gonna sit here? Isn't that haram? Like, isn't that haram in the first place? Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, it doesn't say anything like that in Islam. And if it's something superficial and it's not in Islam, it's not true. It's not true. So, I don't know what kind of things you're talking about here, my friend. But now you chill. Your name is self-development. I respect that name. So you chill. You chill. I don't have anything against you, my friend. But as I was saying, I'm a G. You're all losers, so send me money. Gotta get like a coffee cup, like a non-reusable coffee cup. Be like, give me money. I got too excited from that one donation that got made. It's absolute chat. What a chat. Anyone who watches or supports my channel is automatically a chat because you are supporting something that's unconventional. No one's gonna agree. Your parents won't be happy with you watching this most of the time. Sometimes they will. Most of the time, most parents, they won't like any of my content. So if you are able to formulate your own opinions and say, oh yeah, this guy has a point, you are like in top 1% of people. What I was saying about that whole thing is, if you believe in it as in you have a goal in mind and you work towards it with positive thinking and visualization, that's normal, right? That's just ambition. But if you think that having these thoughts manifest some sort of invisible metaphysical chemicals into the world and somehow brings those things closer to you, then you're haram. That's bid'ah, bro. That's 100% bid'ah. So it depends on what you're talking about there. Walaikum assalam, Donkey Tate, the legend. It's good, really good to have you on here, my friend. Thank you, bro. Thank you. See, finally someone likes it. Everyone's been making fun of me for it for the entire live video. They were like, "You look so much more attractive with that cut. Now you look like a nerd." Like, come on, bro. Finally, men to men, men know what's a good haircut. Come on. You got that, Afsana? Take some notes. Donkey Tate, bro. We should get in touch sometime, bro. I was gonna ask you something. Like I was making a halal risk course. I was gonna get you to come in as a guest speaker and talk about like building muscles and stuff. I thought that'd be really cool. Let me know if you're interested in that. I'll hit you up on Instagram. Yeah, bro. I reckon. Look like a man, you know. Before I felt so gay with moving my hair, and now I'm just like feel like a man. You were true actually. Yeah, you were. To be fair. And you're a woman, so you get away with anything you say. Nothing a woman says can be subjected to reality. It's just a matter of emotions. So anything you say, I don't take personally. I would love to train my donkey. Yeah, perfect, bro. Because I was gonna say like, I'm making this whole course about how Muslims can attract women, like without compromising their deen. And one of the sections I'll have will be specifically about getting an aesthetic physique that attracts women. So if you like, that'll be sick. You can send me some videos and I'll put them up in there. I'll have you as a guest speaker. Yeah, bro. That's the energy I want. See, my friend here is saying he wants to get back into training after watching my videos. When people say something like this, bro, I get so happy. Like, I'm sleeping with a smile because people say, like, they started praying more because of me. They started reading. They started training. Because the impact, the positive impact that will have, it's going to last, like, 10, 20 years. And, like, that makes me feel so good. So, thanks for the comment, bro. It made me happy. Bro, if you're a man, stop caring about your looks, bro. Like, I don't care about my looks at all. Dude, when I went to the barber, I just said, like, do whatever you want, my friend. Just cut it. And then he just cut it, like this. When I grew my hair out, I wasn't, like, brushing it. I wake up and just move. I didn't even look at it. As a man, your hair shouldn't matter, bro. In fact, the only reason I had long hair is because I stopped caring about it. I couldn't be bothered enough to go to a barber. The only reason I went now is because it was getting annoying in my face. So stop caring about your looks, bro. As a man, the less you care about your looks, the more attractive you will be, because your face will radiate testosterone. Oh, you know how much more attractive like fighting will make you, like wrestling. You start seeing expressions on your face more. I don't know if you can see it on here. I have like a scar. You can't see because of the lighting, but I got like this massive scar here from like training in wrestling. Someone accidentally elbowed me. And like that made me like a lot more attractive, if I may say so myself. More self-glazed, by the way. Oh, alhamdulillah, bro. Thought someone was behind me. Oh. I'm sitting right next to the window, and everyone outside can see me, and they see some guy at 3 a.m. screaming on his phone. So that's gonna be pretty weird. But then I'm a G, so they'll be like, no, it's alright, I'm a G. And they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. You know, it's weird. It's really weird. I always talk about this. If you're a G, everything just becomes easier. Like if you're a G, you can't get fired from work. I'll give an example. I was supposed to be fired from my job like 10 times already. Because I told guys to come meet me outside and fight me. And like they told like the HR team. I fed this one autistic guy that I scared a little bit. I was like, I heard about the allegations. You're a bad person. I was just joking around, and then he called the HR team on me, and then he called the suicide hotline and stuff, and started saying stuff about me. I got cost the company like $1 million or something, but they still can't fire me. You know why? Because I have connections. When I went there, I started talking with the CEO, I started talking with the development manager, and they were like, "This guy's a G." So now I can't get fired. So if you're a G, bro, everything becomes easy. Not for looks, but like, no, it's not for looks, obviously. But obviously, I'm just giving an example. I feel like I can't think correctly anymore, man. Got a desk job, bro. If you got a desk job and you don't train, I've been there. It's a depressing life. If you train, it's gonna reverse all that effects. I promise you, every single issue you just named is gonna be fixed. I promise you. Your DNS gets better, your discipline, your mental health, physical health, everything like goes up by like twofold when you start training. So please do, my friend, please do. My ethnicity is Uzbekistan, Central Asian. I will make to offer you. By the way, is everyone on here on my Discord channel? I made like in the Discord community, I made a post this morning about daily sunnah. I like sunnahs on there every day, and it was about making dua for the brothers. And basically, everyone in that comment section, we make dua for each other. That was really wholesome. So if you're interested in that sort of a brotherhood, go on my community page on my channel, and then you'll see like a post that says join the Discord group. And if you click it, like there's like a brotherhood. We have daily sunnahs. We pray for each other, bro. Go check it out. I sound like a salesman out here. I guess I am. New to my channel. It's great to hear, bro. I got so many new people. Alhamdulillah. But what made you start watching me? Like, what was the first video you watched? Tell me the story. My neck's starting to hurt because I'm bending down so much. Tell me the story, bro. That's fair enough, actually. That's fair. Does anyone here follow my Instagram though? Because it's, if anybody has it, because like I post a lot of interesting stuff there. Like I record videos when I'm outside. I post like Quran verses and stuff. It feels really good to give dua, like when people like stop do prayers and read certain duas just because I post them. That makes me feel so good. Alhamdulillah. Got 4 people on this live. Respect anyone who's been watching me for the past like 2 hours. Just respect, bro. And most people don't have enough of an attention span to be able to do that. So if you can, bro, you're a top 1% man already. Maybe not top 1, but you know. I'm kind of hungry. I might get some bread or something. Give me a second. Hold on. Got any bread left? Oh, the Russian bread. Is that it? No, that's Muslim bread. All right, we got another vote. What do you reckon? Yeah, 75%. Right. I'm winning this election. I'll be the ultimate leader of the entire Muslim community. Imagine how much better things would be if I became the leader. My first policy would be everyone has to do prayers everyone has to do their push-ups collectively after every prayer. We do that enough times, I promise you, you would stop seeing fat people in the ummah. Everybody would become jacked within like a month time. That's the entire problem of unhealthy Muslims fixed just by me implementing this one rule. And you know, it's not like pressure, but I don't have like guns, like, oh, you have to do your push-ups. You just be like, all right, guys, let's do push-ups. And I'll start doing them and people will join in because they don't want to look like pussies. And then it's going to extrapolate to other things. People will start correlating deen with fitness, with health. Like, bro, like, come on, just vote me in already. Come on. I'll change the world. Oh yeah, that could be like all my videos there. So all my videos. Oh. Someone who doesn't live in the West. You don't live in the West, bro? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could call you lucky or unlucky, but that's cool. Where do you live? Is it like a developing country or first world? Dubai. Oh, you speak really really good English for someone who doesn't live in the West. I'm very surprised. 3 a.m. Let's go. Let's go. I'm such a Chad. Who the hell sits out here at 3 a.m. eating bread and ranting about how he's gonna change the community, the Muslim community? Only me. That's why I'm a Chad. That's alright, bro. I mean, I understand your frustration if that's the case, but at the end of the day, you're just there to, get the sawabs, right? Like, if you want to engage with the community, you can do that as well, but that doesn't affect you that much, bro. Like, just go there and do your prayers. You don't need to stress about that. Oh. This is actually common. What is that common in Muslim countries or the West? I never seen that. What makes the Muslim community? There's a lot of factors. I would say the number one thing is that we live in a lie. And nobody ever talks about it, but all Muslims live in a lie. We have all our beliefs and our reputation is hollow. We put up an image of being like really religious. We say, mashallah, inshallah, alhamdulillah. But then when we in the privacy of our house or when we are with our kuffar friends, we turn into opposite. Filled with lies. It's corrupt. That's how I feel, at least. And I'm not talking about Islam. Obviously, everybody will say, oh, you hate Islam. But I'm just talking about the modern Muslim community. And pretty much everyone can agree with me on this one. Lies and lies and lies, bro. Like, just think about me coming out and like calling out the Muslim community. Any community for it to function needs some sort of criticism. Any community, whether it's America, Soviet Union, Germany, they need criticism. In the Muslim community, we can't criticize it anymore because everyone will call us haram. That's why everyone calls me haram for saying like you should compliment your wife. Like, this is the reason Muslim marriages are so boring. They become dead because they don't compliment each other. They don't talk about things they have to talk about. And then I come out and say you should compliment your wife. And everyone says I'm haram for manipulating women. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I still can't get over it. Oh, I'm such a G. Send me super chats. Give me questions and I'll answer anything. Oh. How am I not tired, bro? How am I not tired? I've been up for a long time now. I was still run a couple marathons. This is the energy you need to be like, I'm not tired. I can run a few marathons. yeah. You live in Australia. How are the women there? Do I even need to say anything, bro? I think Australia is hijabi central. We have like the most amount of hijabis. I get recognized by hijabis in Melbourne, bro. I don't even need to say anything further. Oh, bro. What even is sleep at this point? Who the hell sleeps? All the stuff going on. Lebanese? What are you talking about? Oh, the Lebanese women. I'll be honest, I don't even interact with the Muslim community anymore in Australia. Do my prayers and go, that's it. I used to teach wrestling at the mosque. I really enjoyed it, but I couldn't stand the hypocrisy that people had. And people think they can't criticize anyone in the mosque or criticize the mosque itself because they think it's haram. But the way the world works is we need to criticize things. We can't criticize Islam because it's perfect. Like nobody can deny that. But we can criticize man-made things because people are imperfect. So yeah. If you got any haters on here, we had a few before that were like everything you say is BS and stuff. Come on, give me more hate. I want more hate. I'm getting bored. Come on, say something about my hair, my facial hair, my eyebrows. Come on, say something. I'm getting bored. I want more hate, bro. You know how much happiness I get when I wake up and I have a hate comment on my phone on YouTube? Like hell yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a G and you're all losers. Like give me money. Oh, I'm such a Chad. It's a pretty close battle, but 67% voting for me to be the ultimate leader of the Muslim community. I might actually go for that position when I'm like 30, 33 or 35. I'll go and learn some. Like I'll actually like take Islamic knowledge really seriously. Like I'll go to Al Haram and learn like from the proper experts, and then I'll come back and become a leader of the Muslim community. Turkish women, probably yeah. I've been to Turkey a lot of times. It's kind of funny. In Turkey, I'm considered like more attractive than other countries. I literally had like people at the airport, like they were like, "Oh, you should take off your beanie," and I took it off. And everyone was like, "Oh, he's got a very beautiful hair. Oh my god, look at this guy!" And everybody was like, "Look at that, he's got really nice hair." Oh, that was so wholesome. They were literally like, "Look at the Tosh Güzel, çok güzel, çok güzel." That's Turkish. That was really cool. But Turkish women are actually pretty attractive, to be fair. So it's a bit of a 50-50 game because they are attractive at the end of the day, aren't they? Excuse me. I'm not too well knowledge on the situation with Palestine. They have nice skin, bro. Come on, bro. What is this? What are you saying, bro? Oh yeah. I had a bit of a phase with this Turkish girl once. I almost ended up marrying her. Well, not ended up marrying her, but I ended up like almost seeing her to see if we can get married. A very attractive woman, like super attractive. That was a long time ago, but they're pretty open. They're like, I don't really want to. They were like, I don't really want to do housework when I get married, and that made me angry. I was like, oh, you're a hijabi. I didn't know that. I didn't say that, but you know. Yeah, this chat is getting pretty weird. Not gonna lie. They have nice skin, bro. It's a Muslim Boris, so it's a Muslim Boris channel. Come on, bro. You can't be saying that stuff. I guess I'm being a bit of a hypocrite. No, it's fine. You can say it. You can say it. It's fine. Just don't make it too explicit. Well, that's kind of weird. Bad skin. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Like they have like marks on their skin or skin color? What are you referring to? Say something in Polish. I don't speak Polish. I forgot. I knew a bit of things, but I forgot. I speak Russian though, so I'll have the exact same accent. If I speak it, I'll be speaking a clean accent. Polsha, Polsha Gurom. I don't know what that means, bro. Say something. Give me something easier. Again, though, like going back to what I was saying before, you don't want to confuse beauty with trying to appeal to men because the reason most Turkish women are viewed as attractive is because before they go up, they put makeup, they dress up really well because they are more liberal. But if they were wearing hijabs and stuff, they would be the exact same beauty level as like Central Asia, like Uzbekistan, because they look the same. They're the same race almost. So you got to remember that as well. It's good to have fun and say, oh, these are attractive. They are attractive. At the end of the day, come on. I think the only race that I would say is like naturally more attractive without any external factors. I would say it's Russian and Ukrainian girls. I met a lot of them when I was at the Muslim community because I speak, because we speak the same language, so it's kind of like you just kind of meet them, and they genuinely have a really good genetics, but they're not marriage worthy though. Like Russian and Ukrainian women, not worth it, bro. Not worth it. Like 50% divorce rate. Turkish faces, all right. These guys are. You guys really have a fetish for Turkish women, don't you? I was never that attracted to them. Who is halal then? Oh, şükür. Allah Ekber. Oh, we got more no's? Come on, bro. You guys are making me angry now. We're gonna have to say more yeses. This is my live stream. Everyone should be wanting to vote me in as the leader of the community. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're allowed to marry. You're right. But again, it's not worth it. Like some people can handle it, like Chechens and Dagestanis. They can handle like Russian women, but they they they're very rough. They're they're pretty easy to divorce you. Another thing about them though is they're really interesting. Like this, I've never met a woman as like introspective that had as much personality to them more than the Russian women that I've met. So, and watch everyone. Like we got some base guys here, but normally if I say something like that, everyone will be like, "Oh, you mean Russian women? That's haram." Bro, you go out and you see women, don't you? Have you ever talked to a cashier that's a female? Come on now. Side point. They like to work manly jobs. Like kind of, I guess. Most Russian women don't like to work at all though, to be honest. Stingy personalities. Yeah, they're a bit of gold diggers. That's true. But they're very like assertive. Like if they don't like something, they'll just say, "Oh, I don't like this," and they just leave. So yeah, Russian women. Finally, we got some good comments. I respect you. I respect you too, bro. See, some normal people. Not all of them. There are some really traditional Orthodox Russian women, but it doesn't like unless you're a feminine man. Like they don't. You won't be attracted to them in the long term because most of them tend to be more masculine than feminine naturally. Like they're more assertive. So keep that in mind. Talking about genes out here, are we? I don't think it's that important, to be honest. I don't think appearance is important. Obviously, we want beautiful women, but I think like if when you spend 6 months or a year with someone, you become attracted to them anyway. So keep that in mind. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy these live streams, bro. I always look forward to them. They're so cool because you guys are like as close to me as I've ever gotten. Because my whole life, like I've never really had friends that were really similar to me. So now that I have people who agree with me watching me, like this, you guys like it's 0.1%, 0.0001% of the Muslim community, the ones that are most similar to me. I'm about to start crying, bro. No, I'm kidding. What a 50-50 vote. Come on, I need to win this. I need more yeses on this. Otherwise, I won't be able to sleep. I have some big dreams, bro. I want to change the Muslim world, change the stereotypes that we live by. And we'll do it. I don't care if it takes me 50 years. I'll be like 70 years old with a beard out here saying the same things. We need to change. Hijabis. Yeah. I don't care. It's my purpose. Yeah, I'm really glad you appreciate it. Like the videos of my parents, like they it took me a lot of sacrifice. My family got really mad at me with them. My mom was like, "You need to take those videos down." Like she called me and stuff, but I think the sacrifice was worth it. Like I was willing to sacrifice my relationship, like worsening my relationship with my family because I knew it would have such a positive impact on in the Muslim community. The biggest issue we face is our parents having too much control of us. That's what I believe. So I think when you put these videos out there and a lot of people watch them over time, it becomes more normal. So I'm after maybe like 5, 10 years when my videos blow up, maybe in the future people will be talking openly about these things. Like the Muslims will be like, well, I am 20 years old and I'm allowed to make my own financial decisions, for example, right? Not like I'm allowed to go out and like go to clubs. Obviously, you need to be smart enough not to do that. But when it comes to like following your purpose, you should be allowed to say, this is what I feel like my purpose is, and I'm gonna follow it. It's normal human behavior. Normal human behavior. It's not Islamic for you to be relying on your parents your whole life. They just came up with that. One man will change the entire Muslim community. I'm probably gonna get banned soon, to be fair. But I won't stop making videos. I'll just create a different channel. I think I might need to tone it down a little bit because YouTube has been keeping a side eye on me lately. So I think I'm gonna have to be careful with what I say. Devil is mine, I can change it if you win. Well, it's up to you. I don't want you to give any like unfair votes. If you genuinely see me being a leader of the community and changing the world, hit yes on that one, and it's gonna make me a little bit happier, 1% happier. Imam Mahdi, he might change it. No, I don't know Imam Mahdi. What does he talk about? What sort of content does he make? Someone tell me about him. He sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I do combat sports. That's my biggest passion. I do like sambo and like MMA basically, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai. If I wasn't making videos, I would be training a lot more. Like I can still do both, but like my biggest passion would be combat sports if I wasn't making videos. You said here you go, Asana, but you didn't vote. What are you talking about? You didn't vote yes. You didn't do anything. Or no. Well, if you say no, it's all right. It's your opinion. I'm a demographic guy who believes in individuality. Say something in Russian. Что мне тебе сказать? Я по-русски говорю, я уже забываю немного, если честно. А ты по-русски говоришь вообще? Экзотик. Anyway, well, what do you guys say? That's consistent, man. Yeah, look, obviously, YouTube has an agenda. Like, they don't want any messages that's gonna conflict with the modern dominant ideology, which is just liberalism. Even if what I say is 100% true, if I put a statistic up that says like college-educated women are more likely to divorce you, the video will get taken down, even if it's 100% true. Statistically, will be proven. It doesn't matter. They control the narrative. But I'm a G, so it doesn't matter. I need YouTube to build up my reputation, and then I can do what I need. Who says I'm not married, bro? I'm a very private guy. I like to keep things private. But anyway, side topic. Imam Mahdi is from India, probably. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's gonna be really cool. Имам Махди. Да ну, ты тоже русский? Я только что разговаривал с армянкой, тоже была русская. У меня уже довольно-таки много русских, которые меня смотрят. Очень удивительно, поскольку я только по-английски говорю. А ты где живешь? В России или на Западе? I've spoken so much Russian on this chat. I'm surprised so many Russians watch me because they're not even Muslim. What ethnicity are you? I am Uzbek. Yeah, Uzbek. You know what I mean? I said the Дубае. Вот интересно. Русский в Дубае. Вот этого не ожидал. Тебе повезло вообще. В Австралии живу, там другой мир. Khorasan? Oh, you're an Uzbek? No way. Your name is not Uzbek. Siz Uzbek misiniz, okay? Too many languages going on. That actually, that's pretty close to the real world, not gonna lie. That means like you are black. I thought that's what you were saying. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm a bit brown, but what are you talking about? Uzbekistan is such an underrated race. Bro, we got another yes, so we got more yeses now. Yo, that was you. I thought you voted no. 54%. I win. I'm officially the leader of the entire Muslim community. That genuinely makes me happy, not gonna lie. It's the little things that I'll be thinking about before I go to sleep. I'll be like, so thanks for that. I appreciate you. No way, from a different account. You're an absolute legend. You're an absolute legend. This is the kind of guys we need in Noma, bro. Who the little things that make the biggest difference. So respect to you. Respect to you, man. Places of education, 100%, bro. Most universities are the dumb places, bro. They all do like a bunch of haram. Universities, bruh. People are just there to do haram, let's be real. They're there to get liberated from their parents. Yeah, Uzbekistan is based. But yeah, Astana, you are really based on my friend. I don't know what to say. You make me happy. You genuinely made me happy. You're not another account. Yeah, you're a legend. Like you literally making a difference in the community, changing the world. Yeah, it's getting pretty wholesome. It's making me happy. You know what's funny? You did in the Muslim families, like it's not really accepted to say these things. Like it sounds a bit weird if you say like, I have a lot of love for you, like I have a lot of respect for you. With what you're saying is making me happy. But that's such an important thing, bro. Especially for women. Like a woman who doesn't have that in her life, all over a long time, is like a dead forest. It's like it's really sad, bro. And in Muslim communities, like no, they don't say like I'm proud of you, like you make a difference in the world. And like I think one of my jobs here is to encourage that. So I try to encourage like all my followers to like start saying that, like when they're in a Muslim, when they're in an environment with their parents or like their family, start saying things like I really appreciate you. I'm really impressed by what you did here. Like I'm really impressed by how much you care about my studies or whatever. That alone, you'd be surprised how much of a difference that would make. That would change everything, all the small issues we're having. Like happiness levels will go up exponentially. So yeah, it's one of my duties to change that. And that's why, like, I don't hold back any compliments to you guys. Like, anybody who says anything good, like, I will say, like, straight up, you make me happy. Like, honestly, like, some of you guys, like, I see your comments, like, randomly, like, before I go to bed or, like, when I wake up, and genuinely, like, I really appreciate it. Like, it makes my day a lot better. Especially you, Arsena. I saw a lot of your comments. Getting kind of deep here. It's getting kind of gay. All right, back to masculine, sigma male stuff. I'm a G. Send me money. Come on, everybody, send me money. Send me super chats. Any super chat with any questions, I'll answer it in detail. Unless it's Like a really personal question. I won't answer that. I'll just take your money. So, yeah. Any questions? Send me super chats. We had one massive super chat. That guy gave me some pretty good money. Not that I need it. I'm not like dying or anything, but still really nice to see that appreciation. Are you working? Yeah, I am. What do you mean, like working a job? Yeah, I'm working at sales. I'm technically like I should start in 2 days, but I just won't start because I'll be too busy making videos. But yeah, sales job is what I do. It's so cool, bro. Like, it teaches you so much. It's like a university, but you get paid for it. Oh, been here for 127 minutes. I'm such a Chad, bro. It's 3 a.m. I've been here for 127. You guys gotta give me some credit. I'm such a Chad. Who the hell does that? Who the hell stays up at 3 a.m. making content like this? Or it's like 3:30 almost, actually. So, it's pretty sick. Oh, that's how you live when you're a Chad, though. You don't sleep. I genuinely don't get tired anymore because I'm being purposeful in my life. It depends, bro. I move around a lot. Sometimes I'm living with my family, sometimes alone. Right now, I'm like a bit of 50-50. I'm living with family, but like there's two houses that combine. It's a bit complicated. Oh, I have to put my phone back in the charger. I'll probably have to, to be fair. The tiredness is starting to catch up to me slowly but surely. Even after all the ranting I've just done about not needing sleep, it's actually getting to me now. All these studies you read about, if your sleep schedule is this, you'll be this much more depressed, your mental health, anxiety. I think if you follow your purpose, that all gets overruled. So right now I feel like I'm making a difference in the community, at least to you guys. Like, I don't know, 5 people watching me. But just that alone, it alleviates tiredness for me. It gives me more energy. Like, even if I don't sleep for 24 hours, I could do a live stream. Like, even if I hadn't slept for 24 hours, because it's purposeful work. That's why a lot of people get really tired, because they're not following their purpose. Like people who go to work and they come home and they're really tired, like they just want to sleep, they get mad at their families because they're not following their purpose, because they're following the careers that someone else put into them, like their parents. It's 3 a.m. man-to-man talk. I like that. I haven't gotten tired since I started doing the things that I actually enjoy, which is really cool. I don't go to uni, bro. Uni, stupid. I said my job is like a university is what I meant. All right, it's 50-50 again. Well, I don't care. I don't care. I was already voted. The word is over. I am the official leader of the Muslim community. You guys voted him in. That's it. You can't change it anymore. No, 100% of the praf. You're 100% right. Like if you have a purpose that's both like with your deen and it helps the community, like that's so good, bro. Like that's all you need. Bro, I'm not allowed to do push-ups, bro. Like I went to a physio and I'm not allowed to do it for like another month. I got like scoliosis. So you're gonna have to do that without me. Honestly, bro, like what other options do you have? Like who's gonna make a change in the community? It needs to be someone who's not imprisoned by the culture. Everyone in the Muslim community is afraid to speak up because they have their family will judge them, like their friends, they'll lose like their job or something. Whereas me, I already sacrificed my relationship with a lot of my family by coming out here and making videos like "Don't listen to your mommy." They got mad at me, bro. I sacrificed all that because I know it's the right thing to say. Even if people get mad at me in comment, I don't care because I know I'm saying the right things. So You need someone who's able to sacrifice those things. And I've lived outside the community for most of my life. I never really integrated with them because I'm Uzbek. Like I've I didn't get along with them. There was no mosque in my area for a while. So like I'm a pretty unusual type of Muslim who's had his own approach into Islam. I studied Islam by myself. I didn't get influenced by other people. So that's why. That's why I think I'm make the best leader of the Muslim community. Yeah, I know the hate comments are so weird. Like I can't believe they're real. Sometimes I think it's gotta be like AI generated or something because it's so stupid, bro. Yeah, 100%. Every Muslim has like the same objective. Like I always give this example of one of my friends who he was going to university and I gave him like a bit of advice. It turned out that he was really good at teaching martial arts, just like I am. So now, instead of going to university, he's going to open up his own martial arts gym and he's going to start teaching 101. So now, he's helping the Ummah become stronger, like specifically teaching Muslims. Think about how much of a positive impact that is. He's bringing back masculinity to Ummah. Anyone who does wrestling with him for like a good 6 months, his life is going to be better forever, for eternity. That's purpose, bro. That's purpose. You don't need to be smart. Just he's not even smart. He fails all his exams, but he's purposeful. You're from Uzbekistan, though you were. No, I'm not, bro. I'm Uzbek. I know I don't look like it because I'm brown. I mean, just keep it 100% real. I know I'm brown, but it doesn't. I'm just sunburned basically. That's all I can say to that. Oh. All right, might have to end this chat now in a few minutes. If anyone has questions, spit them out. Otherwise, we'll finish the chat at in exactly 2 minutes. 135 minutes is a good time. So, any questions, I'll answer them. If you send a if you want to send like super chats questions, then I'll stick around more to answer that. I don't care. So if you send a super chat, I'll stick around for a few for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't care. Ugh. Like 1 minute left. Put some shadow boxing. Oh, I'm such a Chad. I'm such a G. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Tyson shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Alright, we got 20 seconds. Oh, that's actually a really good question. I was about to start another YouTube channel where I teach Muslim men to find the following. Like I know my channel is not massive, but at least get to like 1,500 subscribers, because I know the exact formula to do that for Muslims. So would anyone here be interested in that? Like I will make a channel where I teach Muslims how to start a Islamic channel where they spread the wall and they teach about Islam. Just what they know, like at least encourage people to pray and stuff, and also get monetized. Because I got monetized as well, so I could teach you guys some of that stuff. Okay, we got 2 guys already. I was gonna wait till my channel gets bigger. It's going pretty quickly, but I guess it doesn't matter because even if you can influence like 200 people, that's still pretty good. Like if you think about it, it's more than like most people used to do in their lifetime. So I'll actually start working on that. How to become a Muslim creator and spread the word. Alright, I'm about to end the live. I'll give another 30 seconds. I will do 40 seconds. And so if you got another question that's really smart, like this one right here, from my friend Exotic Krasavchik, spit them out. Yeah, I mean, I got a bit of a formula going. Like I know how to get a lot of views, But at the same time, like I don't always want to do that because like there's a difference between videos that will actually speak to you and that get a lot of views. Like some of my videos, yeah, they do both, but if you think about my videos that give the most value, like I made a video called like why you never feel happy. I never feel happy anymore. I made a few videos called like my why I used to be ashamed of being a Muslim. Those didn't get much views, but it like, gave a lot of value to all the people who watched it. So even if you got like 300 or 100 views, those 100 people, I know I made a difference in their life. Whereas the popular videos might get like 2,000 or in 3,000 views, but it may not have helped that many people. So I really like to focus on the value more so than views. Otherwise, I feel like if I only wanted views, this channel would have been a lot bigger. Like all my videos to be getting 1,000 because I know exactly how to get 1,000 views. And I can teach that. So I must start a different channel specifically teaching that. So it sounds like there's two people already, so that'd be cool. All right, we'll go till 40 seconds, exactly 138 minutes. So yeah, any questions, spit them out. Any super chats, spit them out. I'll stay back and answer those. That's pretty sick. 50-50. 50-50, that's crazy, bro. That's insane. And I don't know what to make of it. I guess I'll still be the leader of the community. All right, it is 1:38. Last chance, any questions, please spit them out right about now. Otherwise, anybody who watched the stream, respect, you got some crazy attention span in this day and age to watch this stream for this long, so respect. And as always, if you haven't done your prayer, go do it right now. And I'm gonna try and get some sleep, maybe. Respect.